From topics A to Z via 1, 2, 3, you'll always be fun to me. Your hyper-focus will never be mocked. So let's deep dive on Torin Talks. Jesus, I know what I'm doing. Hi, welcome to the Torin Talks Podcast.
Wait, did you start it?
Did I start it? Did I hit record? Did you do it? Welcome, where hyperfocusers are exactly enough and never too much. Oh, good lord. Today we are talking to Pizzzer. Pizzzer is a funny, welcoming, and chill Twitch streamer who's very funny, who plays DVD, watches a lot of Marvel, and has a doggo baby, and truly much, much more. And I'm excited to get into more, especially with the little feetsies. Oh, and those big ears. Look at this baby. And now y'all have heard me talk to
I had to do it again.
Animals. No, I appreciate it. Also, we're doing this again because I'm great at this. All right. Oh, man.
We got it. No, we got this. We're good.
We got it.
We're professional streamers.
We are so good at this.
Yeah. I've never had a technical issue in my entire life.
You know, I literally say the mark of someone who's truly good at something is when you can recover from something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, instead of panicking and crashing and burning and everything's on fire. Yeah.
That's why I just let everything flow out of my mouth no matter what it is. I don't think. I just talk, and I just let it go. Yeah, because if you just keep it going, like, there's so much out there that they don't know which one to latch onto. Yeah. And you just let it roll.
Honestly.
It's worked for me 100% of the time.
Yeah, I was going to say, it works so well, and when I was younger, way younger, I was a competition dancer, and that's exactly what they tell you. Like, hey, no one knows you fucked up except you. If you're on solos, don't worry about groups. It's fine.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, man. Oh, Pizzzer. Well, thank you, number one, for coming on this and
of course.
Just chilling with me, especially when I'm like, I know what I'm doing. I don't. So I know I've asked you before how you doing.
Yes.
Sounds like you're doing well. Also, you just got back from a trip. How was your trip?
I did. Yeah.
I
went to Costa Rica. First time ever there. I was offered a free trip because that kind of stuff that's expensive.
Yeah, I was like, you see my eyebrows go up? Like, what?
yeah. Like, dude, trips are something that you take it if somebody offers it for you. I was like, screw it. I got a passport, which actually I lost my passport. I don't know where it is. That's a little fun story for later. I got home.
Okay. I was like, you're here.
I got home. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did with it. I stopped in Houston. I showed him my passport. I got on the plane. I had an altercation with a lady at the airport. Oh, no. And then I went and I don't know if it fell out of my pocket or something like that, but a lady got really mad.
I was like, now I have to ask, like, if you don't mind. What happened?
Yeah, no,
Are you okay?
So, well, so Costa Rica was great and all, but really, like, the only interesting story I had from that is about going surfing, because most of the time I really just chilled and ate really good food. It's hard to talk about that.
No, that's a great thing to talk about.
It was a good time, yeah, that's fair enough. But the craziest thing that happened was literally on the way back home, so we get delayed. We actually are getting ready for a takeoff, and then we have to stop, abort, because there was a problem with one of the engines, and they just tell us that over the intercom, So
I mean, I'm kind of glad they did in a way, but also what?
Yeah,
are we still
it's one of those things. Yeah, no, it's one of those things where it's just, I think about it, especially as a plumber, people just have to go do their job. They got to fix the engine. They do this shit all the time. It is what it is. But we ended up being there for 2 hours. So everybody's already cranky. We go to get off the plane, and this person behind me, this lady who's about 10 years older than me, bowls me over to get out, And you know how on a plane, it's super strategy. It's merge.
Exactly.
So she fucking knocks me over to get out, and I just kind of went, Jesus, what the fuck, Yeah. And then so she goes that something about I'm in a hurry. I'm like, we're all late. We're all in a hurry.
Yeah, we've been here for hours. What do you mean?
She goes, well, I'm important. And I said, sorry, I didn't realize I was on the plane with a main character, because I just can't stop running my mouth. I can't help myself. And that just set her off. That just set her off. So the whole way we're getting off this plane, she is just yelling at me, and I'm just I thought you had somewhere to be. Go, get out of my way. Let's get off this fucking plane. lame.
Yeah, you know how we get there faster?
Right. So she starts cussing at me in Spanish, and then I had just been to Costa Rica for a week, so I'm hitting her Spanish right back at her, you know. So she's really not liking that. So she gets so fucking mad about it. Anyway, it was all for nothing because she's just yelling at me as she's walking away. But I mean, it caused a whole scene there. This one guy got up and he had no idea what was happening. He started yelling it was dumb. Anyway, it was a whole chaotic event. And I'm wondering if like maybe while I was packing my shit up, did my passport fall out there? Because none of those people were definitely going to give me that thing back. Yeah. I was definitely in the right, but it looks like big scary man yelling at older woman, I guess, coming out of the plane. So I can see how that looks for them. Yeah. But it was just a rude person being rude. And I don't think that she'd ever had anybody call her out before. Oh, probably because not. The last thing that I said is that she said like she started switching it up when we got in the plane like terminal where everybody else could see.
Well, now she's going like she can't be in the wrong, man.
She's a victim. She's just going, I'm a female. I can't believe you would say that to a woman. And I said, I don't give a fuck if you're a desk lamp. Like you're still an asshole. So I was really happy that I got that one in there, you know, real quick. But
I didn't know it was what the main character is amazing. Yeah, I was listening, but I was laughing about that the entire time.
It's just I'm like, you know, I don't know why people have to be like that. Yeah. And I probably should have just let it go. I really shouldn't have said anything. Honestly, like there was no reason to, but I couldn't believe. I was like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? We all have somewhere to be. We all were in a 2-hour delay. You know, that doesn't give you the right to just bowl past people. We all got planes to catch. I got to get on I got to get on a train. That train stops running at 10. I got to get on there so I can get home.
It's not delaying because I'm delayed.
Yeah, I ain't taking a $50 Uber from DC back to Maryland. Like that ain't happening. I'm getting on a train for $5. So, you know, like and you're holding me up at
also,
this
you're not the main character, so the train's like, nah.
Right, yeah, exactly. I'm definitely not the main character in this case, but
anyway,
and, you know, and that's always a fine line to walk of accountability versus, you know, like emotional reactivity, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's so funny. I didn't know it was with the main character.
Yeah,
I told him I want to spare you of the much longer version that I have on my stream. Plug for the stream real quick, by the way.
But yeah, it was a whole thing that built up over time, and it really just exploded where people saw it.
And it's just a shame because I'm kind of like I'm there with my younger brother who is autistic and everything, and so like he's not really happy about the situation too. So that's why I shouldn't have said anything. I should have let it go, and I really need to do better at not doing that. I cannot help myself when it comes to just rude people in public.
No.
Otherwise, I'm an earphones in all the time kind of person. I don't talk to nobody. But as soon as somebody starts acting like a dick in public, I don't know, man. It's just
honestly, I feel you though. It's like, and this is definitely just me being in therapy. You could have not said anything. Don't have to not or should or whatever. Blah blah blah. But clearly, she also could have just been a reasonable person and been like, "Hey, all these other hundreds of people on this plane are also delayed 2 hours." So
Definitely.
Even though I'm annoyed, maybe I don't be a dick to other people.
Right.
Strange.
Yeah. I'm not sorry that I said it. I'm sorry that I put my brother in an awkward situation.
Exactly.
I think that's actually how I would define that.
Yeah, and I can see that. You know? I don't have a younger sibling. I have an older sibling. But
I gotcha.
I'm one of those people that has been responsible for a lot of people and caretaking and stuff, so totally get that. Like, it, but also balanced with, what the fuck?
Yeah,
like,
it's just for no reason to.
Yeah, no good reason. Yeah.
So whatever.
Oh man, now
the things we deal with.
Yeah, right. Now I was gonna ask though, the food though. Like, man, you're talking about food and drink not being interesting, and I'm like, you clearly don't know what I'm interested in.
My
Tell
bad.
Me about
so
food.
True. Yeah,
the good stuff that's happened recently,
not an altercation with people in an airport.
No, I do find
Costa Rica. Yeah, Costa Rica was awesome. We were staying in this place called Tamarindo. About like I want to say it was like over an hour away from the airport. It was actually pretty deep in there. Very touristy though. It wasn't like we were just kind of like dropped in the middle of nowhere.
Good luck.
No. Which I do know. Like I know enough Spanish to get by. I really am not worried if I'm like dropped in a Spanish-speaking country.
Okay.
Excuse me. I can kind of find like a way to get around. So we were gonna be fine no matter what. But it was only for like 4 days. I went with my brother, my mom, and my mom's boyfriend.
Aww.
And yeah, we did some zip lining, which was pretty cool. We did like some rafting down like a river that had like minor rapids, nothing crazy. I definitely busted my knee on one of them. So I mean, you did get tossed around a bit. I was worth it for sure. One of those ones where like, one thing I love about going to foreign countries is that they really do like, they don't care about waivers and stuff like that.
Right,
you know, you signed one and everything, but they let you have fun. They were telling me, so I was talking to the guys in Spain. They were actually complimenting me on my Spanish. So they were kind of like, hey,
nice.
they were like, you know, you should actually do it like this. You know, like get on your front like that. Like, come on. Like, and they were trying to get me to kind of, it was cool. It was an extra layer. Yeah, it was an extra layer to be doing it. You know, it was like being one of the homies. You know, and we were one of the guys.
I've been accepted.
yeah. It was a lot of fun, and so that was really good. I cannot tell you exactly what the food was that I ate. I know that they had some plantains that were, oh my god, so I love plantains, and the fresh plantains they had cooked there were amazing. There was this pasta salad of some kind that they had, and I don't know what the sauce that it was tossed in or whatever, but again, it was absolutely fucking amazing. It was definitely made by like the people there on site that worked there, you know. So it was, I mean, like it's not like a tourist resort at a lot of places where you're getting some microwave stuff or anything like that. I mean, it was absolutely delicious. And so there was that. I surfed. I did go surfing. That was a lot of fun. I got some pictures of that. I've been meaning to post. I'm a bad fucking.
Don't even get me started. I totally understand.
No, I'm goofballing a little bit on that, but you know, did that. Went on a boat. We went snorkeling, which actually I didn't really do that. I let my family do that one. We got in and the water was like super green, and I was like, I can't really see anything unless I get too close. It's the Pacific Ocean. So where we were in Costa Rica, we were not in the Gulf side, which I hear would be clearer. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Being from Alabama and been to the Gulf a lot. But that's also an estuary, so that's a little different. But
and it's further down too, so I don't know like how much different it is down there, because I know in the Caribbean the water's at least like clearer.
Yes,
you know,
definitely comparatively speaking.
So, and even though this was the Pacific Ocean, it was still, I would say, clearer than like, I have a lot of family in California. When I go to those beaches, I would still say where I was, it was a little bit still more clear there, but I wanted to just swim. I just wanted to be a fish. So I just kind of was jumping off the boat constantly. No,
the moment it was fish, you know, because their fins go laterally. So I was like, huh. So just imagine, like, you just, sorry. Yes, you come on. Sorry, my cat is. Here we go.
No.
Oh, man, that's so funny. But honestly, it sounds wonderful, and especially, of course, free. Free is always good. Well, free trips are good.
No, and I was paying for like all my stuff there and everything. Like, don't get me wrong, you know.
It's not a total free ride.
Yeah. I can't sit there and say that everything was 100% comped or anything like that. But it was worth it. It was worth it for the food. Oh, and I was there for the Super Bowl too. That was pretty cool to watch there. So a lot of like the bars and everything, they're outdoors. I mean, so remember, I'm surfing in February. Like that's
so cold.
Yeah, no, it was warm.
It was actually warm. Okay, good. Yeah.
Yeah, the whole time I was there, it was in like the high 70s, low 80s at the worst or something. I mean, I got burned a little bit.
That's actually kind of perfect though. For February. Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, because so Costa Rica is basically right on top of South America. It is like Panama's the only one before South America, I think. I might be wrong. By the way, anyway, it's down there, so it was still really, really, really warm. And I didn't know that when we were going there. I was thinking when they said Costa Rica, I thought we were way up in like Mexico or something. Right. You know, I had like my geography's terrible. I know a lot of capitals, but like when you get to Central and South America, I'm kind of like,
I was like,
Brazil's
we're from the U.S. We don't do world history. I'm sorry. Apologies, everybody.
No, not geography at least. Love history. Geography's I can't put them in the right spots.
I know. I have to have a bad
anyway.
That's what I'm like. That's what the internet's for. Not
right. Yeah. Somebody. I have Google for that one. But so no, it was really warm and it was outdoors. We were watching the Super Bowl outside. Nice. There was a really, really, really crowded, tons of people there, and of course Bad Bunny's playing at the halftime. So it was really funny, because when at halftime came, the bartenders just because they don't work for tips there. So they don't give a fuck. They're like, Bad Bunny's on. They're like, shut up, white boy. Bad Bunny's on. Yeah, they're like, do not worry about that. It was really cool. Everybody that was there was really getting into it. Everybody was loving the halftime show. There were these woo girls on their Bachelorette that were absolutely getting down and dirty in the middle of the place, as they should be.
Yes.
You know.
Yes, as they should
so I
be.
loved I love seeing it. I was talking to these two old dudes that were from Canada. These guys were like in their 60s or early 70s or something like that, and they hadn't seen each other in 40 years. So, okay, we were best friends in high school. We connected on Facebook. He said, "Come down here. They have great cocaine." And so I'm like, and he's like, and I'm like, "Huh?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I haven't done cocaine in like 40 years. I mean, like my buddy says, come down here." I was like, dude, you know what? Fuck. I hope I'm as cool as this guy when I get older.
Right?
He had just bought like a $30,000 guitar too. He bought like a semi-hollow body. It was a Gibson semi-hollow body. It was a really famous one. I can't remember if it was a 50 or 60, but it was. I mean, it was insane how.
Living it.
Oh yeah, no, he's good. He was so good, and this is why I love vacation when you talk to random people like this. Yeah. Funny enough, I don't have any good stories of talking to locals. Everybody I talked to there was also another tourist. I was talking to a guy who was a professional motocross racer from Berlin. He's 19 years old and he's a professional motocross racer, and he's already like, yeah, I think I'm gonna like retire already. And like,
because he can, but okay.
Yeah, well, he's like, I'm gonna retire from doing this, and he's like, I can just kind of put money into like random things. Like I'll be okay for a while. He's like, I can always just be a mechanic if I want to. The team will still sign me. He's like, my contract's up soon, and I don't really want to go anymore. I've been like hurt like a lot of times, and I was like, this is insane that I'm talking.
I've broken half my body.
right, yeah. So like, all the locals there seemed like very nice people, but all the locals that I talked to were mostly working at the places that were there. They wasn't really much of like a, that just kind of seemed like the vibe of that area. Very touristy, like I said. So that's kind of what you expect in those areas. But it was fun to practice Spanish. I haven't really done that in a long time.
That's so cool.
It was
I didn't know
really
you
cool to do that.
Talk Spanish. Wow. I'm from the South. Hi. I didn't know you spoke Spanish. That's really
I would
cool.
not say, I would say very un poquito español. Like it's not, I really don't, I understand better than I can speak. I can like communicate a little bit better. Like I was able to tell the guys in the group, they're like, who are you? It's like, mi hermano, mi madre, y el novio de mi madre. I could like tell them, and they're like, oh, thank you. So like they were coming to me because they were mostly only speaking Spanish. And so they were trying to like explain what we needed to do, the directions and safety and whatnot. So, you know, that was pretty cool. It was pretty cool to kind of like practice all that stuff. But I'm not a fluent speaker. And I'm also, like I said, I'm a plumber. So it's not a lot of gringos in plumbing, especially in Maryland. So knowing Spanish is going to be good on the job site. Otherwise, you're going to be talking to yourself all day. You're not going to have any conversations with anybody. When you're more of an apprentice, when you get to where I'm at, it doesn't. I'm going into houses by myself at this point. I'm not on big work crews anymore.
Yeah, and this is something I know I don't really know, and I was going to ask a little bit, but since you brought it up, so you, for your full-time business and everything, now, did you just start your own business? Did you branch out? Is this what I'm seeing on Instagram as I stalk your Instagram? Yeah. Don't worry about it.
No, totally okay. That's why I post it there, you know. But yeah, I started my own company with my aunt and my uncle.
Congratulations.
Yeah, no, I'm very, very, very excited about it. It's something that we talked about for a long time, and it's one of those things where push came to shove. My uncle and I worked together at a company. We actually worked together at two separate companies. Funny enough, though, I have been doing it longer than him. So I'm the master plumber, and he's not. So I was living at his house, and he basically had a guy that owned a plumbing company and was like, guess what? You have a job now. And so I was like, gotcha, because I was not doing anything with my life at that point. So that I just kind of got into it, and he was working in government contracting and stuff.
Gotcha.
And he saw kind of how really quickly I was going, and it's not because I was really good at it. I'm very proud of where I am right now. Yeah. But shout out to anybody out there, or you know, vibe check for people out there. Do it. Like, get into plumbing, get into HVAC. That's where money is.
Oh, like, absolutely. Trades.
You move.
Oh my God. Yeah.
You move very fast. You start out low. I started at $11 an hour. I started at nothing, but you quickly move up fast. You get into a position where you can start making money based on sales, overtime, whatever you actually end up wanting to go into. There's a lot of opportunity for upward advancement. You can get taken advantage of a lot. We can talk about that because that's actually how we started our own company. So we moved to this guy, and he ended up selling his company. Fair play to him. Whatever. That's what, you know.
You gotta do what you gotta do for yourself.
That's the dream. You know, guys took it over very corporate. You know, that's a thing that's happening a lot nowadays. A lot of big companies, big firms are buying up local HVAC, local plumbing companies, and they're trying to just keep that shell, and they're trying to just collect the money. You know, and
like, hey, you've already got the customer base. We don't have to do the hard work. Yeah.
Right. They really only sent in like one guy. You know, there's a big thing. Yeah. Well, it was a small company. They sent in a guy to essentially be like a GM that was going to run the plumbing and HVAC. We only did plumbing at the time, but they were going to bring HVAC into it. all this to say, I get my master's license and I want a raise. And they're kind of like, not right now. We just bought the company. We're in the red. And at the time, I'm working 4 days a week. I'm working 4 10-hour days, no on-call, no emergency service. I got a pretty good life.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's very good. Goodness.
I don't rock the boat, right? You know, they got a lot of things going for me. But at the same time, they're treating me like I'm their like head tech, their lead tech. They're sending me out on a lot of callbacks. They're sending me to a lot of problem customers because I also don't give a fuck. So they'll send me to anybody's house and I'll just be like, you know, I don't give a shit about what you got going on, bro. Like, you yell at me all you want. Like, it ain't getting any cheaper. So I'm dealing with what I feel like is a lot for them. And, you know, in this time, they're buying new trucks, hiring new people. They get a new office space. They bring in new dispatchers. They're bringing and spending all this money.
Yeah,
and a year goes by.
They're in the red. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what you do when you're in the red.
It does. Well, I don't think that that's exactly what they said. That was the vibe that I was getting, right? You know, like, I'm sure they had money in the bank. I'm sure it was there, but they were really playing like they were on a tight budget and they really couldn't afford me.
Like, you're really strapping us for cash, man. And it's like, yeah, that's what that new truck tells me. Thanks, man.
Right, exactly. And I'm not even in a new truck, too. Like, I'm still in my old truck. It's like they're doing nothing to placate me at all.
Right.
So they end up letting my uncle go. They let another guy go. And so I'm like, okay, so you've gotten rid of 2 people and you've bought all this, you still can't afford. So I hit him with an ultimatum. Because another guy actually came to me with an offer who I didn't want anyway because he didn't offer insurance. You had to get your own insurance.
Gotcha.
So I was like, I wasn't really going to entertain it, but I decided to leverage it. And they basically were just kind of like, nah. Yeah. And they didn't even think about it. They just were like, nah. You know, the one day they might have thought about it. So I went balls deep. I said, screw it. I don't want to work for anybody else ever again, man. I can't do it.
It's rough.
I have. Like, some people might say I have an authority problem. I don't know if I've ever given that vibe off before or anything like that.
I was like, for anyone who's just listening and can't see me, I did a very impish grin of agreement. Not necessarily that you, Pizzzer, have a problem with authority. I do.
Right.
I have a real bad problem with authority.
You know what it's like.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's very rare to have what I had. It's very rare to be in a company that doesn't make you work on call, that doesn't make you work Saturdays, that doesn't make you some are mandatory 6 days a week, and you start when you start and you end when you end. A lot of people that get into the trades, they live to work. That's a very toxic environment thing that is a big part of trade work. Is kind of like, I'm a working man. I come to work, I show up to work, I get there at 7, I come to 8.
Go home.
Yeah, my kids love me because they hug daddy when he comes home because I work so hard. Fuck, I got a dog at home, bro. I got a dog and I got video games. I absolutely do not care. No way. So, you know, it really wasn't in the cards for me. And I kind of went all in, and it's definitely up and down. It's definitely, you know, we just had a really good week last week. So since I got back from Costa Rica, I worked every single day except for last Sunday and then yesterday and today. Those are the only days that I've had off. I have work tomorrow. I have a job on Wednesday. Not to mention, we have advertising apps that hit us up throughout the week that come up. So we obviously take those calls whenever we can get them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, a lot of opportunities out there. It's finally going well. I'm really just hoping that by spring I can average a call a day, and that would be nice. It's going good. You know, it's been a slow process. It's like I said, it's up and down. I haven't done my taxes yet. I'm worried about that because I'm definitely gonna owe.
I'm self-employed, bro. Like, no.
I know. I'm gonna owe big. I'm all in on this. I cashed out the 401k to go in on this. I was like, we are going balls deep for this. So,
you know, though, like, sometimes it does take that level of, I mean, in fact, not even sometimes. Most times it takes that level of commitment, and that's usually what sets people apart. Truly.
Sure.
Is like, when you invest so much and you know you need to learn some things and you're committed to it, like, the people that are going, I know what I got this, they're usually the ones that fail.
100%. And I will tell you right now, I don't know, and I don't got this. That's why I had to go in with my aunt and uncle, because they are a great support team. They have been really, my Aunt Trish is basically doing all of the paperwork and everything. She is handling so much on her end, and for nothing right now. I mean, unless, I don't know, if Mike's paying her good, she deserves it. Like, I have no problem with that. Take money out of the account, you know? But they are doing they are doing a lot of the legwork, and my uncle Mike, you know, he's doing a lot of that too. We're using his garage as a shop. right now. And they're the ones that paid for the truck that we have, which is dope. I think you've seen it on Instagram. It's so nice, all black truck with our logo on it, which if anybody listening knows what the Maryland flag looks like, just Google what the American flag, the Maryland flag looks like. And it's our logo is a play on that on a black background. It looks amazing. We've had people tell us our logo is amazing. I've had people stop and tell me, which my dad helped design. So that was really cool.
It was funny. I was talking to our mutual friend Andy a little bit earlier because he's been streaming all day.
He just ended.
Yeah,
man was grinding
9-10 hours. But when I told him that we would be chatting, that was the first thing he said. I shit you not, was the first thing. Yeah, I was like, I'll talk to Pizzzer and we're talking about a few things, and he was just like, the logo is so good. I'm like, you know what? It is. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, I didn't notice, but that's very funny.
Well, I will tell my dad that, and then I think I feel so bad, I forgot her name. It's like it might be like my cousin. I don't know if she's my cousin. It might be my aunt's niece from another. It's somebody lives at the house. My aunt and uncle helped with the logo too. She did great.
Events,
yes, I just met her very recently. I already forgot her name. I'm so sorry, but she also helped. She helped with the logo a lot. I don't know why I can't remember it.
You know what, Pizzzer? I'm so bad at names.
I know.
Like
I know. I feel terrible, but it is a family affair. My cousins are in on it too. My cousin Austin, he wants to be a plumber, so he's come and he's helped us with some jobs already. Yep. My other cousin Mika wants to help too. She wants to get into the trades, which I think is going to be great.
Yes, please. And especially with safe people, let's go.
Yes, exactly.
I think we all know that trades and gender sometimes don't quite go well.
I don't think, it almost doesn't go at all. I only ever met one lady plumber in my life. She was a mean lady.
Hey, honestly, she probably had to be, if we're being real.
She probably really had to be. I never, it was probably just a bad first impression, but she was really nasty. But I can imagine that she probably had to be for all those things. So I don't fault her for that. And I would like to save my cousin from having to be nasty. But if there's a family business, that's something that, we can bring in, because my uncle's he wants this to be his legacy, which is amazing. So he wants Pizzzer Family Plumbing to be something for him and his kids, and I love that for him. I don't really personally think that I ever really want kids, so I am very happy with my percentage of it that I will more than happily give back to the family, sell back to the family, whatever it is when I'm done. That's my retirement plan. And then he gets to have his legacy, our legacy, when you think about it, because we started it.
I was because you were also there.
For sure. But that's very important to him. He's made that really clear. Like for him, he really, really, really wants a legacy. He wants to leave something behind for his kids. He cares about his kids a lot. So he wants to leave that behind, and so they can take over. And I think that's the goal. And so we want the family to come in and be able to work in that environment. And then obviously, like friends of family, I hope that we can get to a point. We're already talking about how, like, man, if we could just get busy enough, we could just hire enough people. We could get, like, one of my friends also is a plumber too, that I've known since fucking 9th grade or something like that. But let's get him in here too, and like really make it a whole thing. Like, that's the plan. We really want it to be a family company. There's not a lot of those left anymore.
No, especially
there's really
corporate, not. Like, hey, we could capitalize on that, because that's a needed service for literally every household and business in the United States.
Right. AI cannot take over.
Yeah.
It can try to tell the homeowner what to do. Which I
don't mind, man. Parts and all of that, and honestly, they're gonna get themselves in bigger trouble. Let's be real.
It's a lot of my job.
Yeah. Hey, I fixed it myself and it was really good. Like, okay, bro.
Right.
That's why you had to call me.
Fun fact, I'm going to a job tomorrow where a bolt got drilled through a drain line. So, wow. Now that's not the homeowner's fault.
Okay.
But,
I was like, I'm not even the plumber, but I know that that's not great. The bad news bears. Yeah.
It had to be on top, because I can't believe it wasn't leaking in their ceiling this whole time, So it must be up there, because otherwise it would fill and leak. But I was just... sorry, I got into work mode right there.
No, you're totally fine.
Talking about my job.
I love hearing about this, literally. And truly, so like I said earlier, I'm from Alabama, and number one, I don't really have any family. And so I love hearing about this, because it just makes me happy. Like warms my heart. I'm like, oh, I love it that it's such a family affair. And it's not even like your immediate blood relatives. It's your aunt, your uncle, and you're talking about your cousins. Like, that's just so sweet. So coming from someone who doesn't have family, I'm teared up a little bit. Like, it's very kind. And then two, so I did go to university. Like, I have 2 degrees, that kind of thing. But I've always been very respectful and fascinated by people in trades, because it's so goddamn necessary. And like, I even did some, not plumbing at all, but like I've soldered pipes before, learned a little bit about HVAC and everything. Yeah.
Nice.
And it's so much fun.
Lost art, by the way. That's actually really good that you know that, because a lot of people coming into the trades now, and even I'm guilty of it. I use press guns now and everything. When I started, it was all soldering.
Yeah.
That's really cool that you know that, because like I'm telling you, a lot of people don't know that.
No, and honestly, it was funny. When I learned this, I was already almost 30. So this was a while ago, and a lot of the kids that I was in there with, because they were kids, you know, they were like 18. They're just fresh out of high school. You know, this is a podunk nowhere, Alabama. Yeah. Like getting to the school, you had to drive an hour.
Right. Love it.
Yeah, and it was really cool though. And you know, the tank, I'm really short, so these tanks are like 5 feet tall. They're taller than me. You know, having to turn them on and get the the striker and everything. And they're all just with the striker, they've never really used a striker before. And so you can see them being really like scared and hesitant. I'm like, nah, we'll just get the shit going. Like, well,
hell yeah.
And I'm a millennial. Like, I'm an older millennial. When I was in chemistry, we still had strikers. You know, like these are all things I'm used to. Yeah,
Bunsen burners and oh my god, yeah, we actually were one of the last ones to dissect and burn things. I think,
and do all the things that definitely aren't safe, like just having a Bunsen burner and a striker, like you know, and learning how things like just gas flow, because you can't see it, you have to listen for it. You know, you can feel it a little bit, and so and things like don't get close to it and burn your eyebrows off. I mean, just little things that are lost now that people don't have to do those things. Crazy, so anyway, man. I love hearing about it. That's why I was just like, I want to ask, and thanks for sharing. Because these are things like I know tangentially about you due to like seeing your Instagram, and like I'll be in your chat a little bit too, but it's never anything I get to hear the full scope of. So
I got
that.
you. Yeah, no. It's always fun to talk about. So because it's what I do. So I mean, like if I didn't like it, I wouldn't go in my own company, right? So,
God. Well, and that's the thing I think people don't realize now. We are not in the same business at all, but we are both self-employed. Like you truly gotta either love it or be very diligent about it, if nothing else.
Yeah, right. And I mean, I've seen obviously in your streams, like you're very open about your schedule that you set for yourself and everything like that. And I could tell it's something where you need to do it, I imagine, right? Yeah. Like you need to set those things for yourself to make sure you stay on top. Because if you don't have a boss, if you're your own boss, you got to have something.
Yeah, you're your own boss. You're your own every department. So like it's, you don't have now. That's why when you're saying your Aunt Trish does paperwork, I'm like, oh God, you're so lucky.
I know. God, dude, I actually would not have done this if they weren't doing the office side of it and everything. So shout out to you for figuring all that stuff out and whatever you got to. Yeah, I give you mad props for that, because I can't. Oh my God, it's so overwhelming.
It really is, and like I was talking to now, I don't think you're neurodivergent like ADHD or anything, but that can make it a lot harder, because it's really hard to do something, number one, that doesn't give you dopamine. So if it's not enjoyable, it is the worst fucking thing on the planet. And then two, it's hard to like organize the steps to something, because you've got 400 thoughts at once trying to do one thing. And things like what you're talking about with my co-working streams, having a to-do list is necessary, and even like days to do it. Like on Mondays, I have to do admin work, or it just will not happen. It just will not happen. It is because you're your HR, you're your business sales, you're the reach out to customer service, blah blah blah. Like anyway,
everything, literally everything. Yeah, and so it can be overwhelming.
It is,
for sure.
And that's why I just have mad respect for you, and I'm so happy I know that you also have family that helps you with it too, and like you're doing all the pieces together. It fascinates me. Yeah. And honestly, I'm just like, wish my business had that. That's okay. No, that's just me being sad for myself. So and talking about like all the things you do too with your streams, I get that feeling of comfort, and maybe that's why, now that I know a little bit more about your personal life, because it just feels like the way I would describe your stream, and please tell me if this is not right, but
no, please. I always love hearing the impressions that I get.
Right? It's so weird putting things out in the ether, and you're like, this is how I intend it, and people are like, oh, it's like this, and it's going, that wasn't what I intended at all. But I view yours like as the hangout after school or like after work where everyone's just decompressing and talking a little bit about nothing, if that makes any sense. So like my headcanon, if you will, is like the family sitting around the couch and the dining room table together and like all watching the same show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say that is exactly what I go for. That's kind of like, I don't know, that's always been the vibe that I've tried to have, because that's why I got into streaming, was to talk to people while I play video games, mostly, you know? I mean, well, actually, I got into streaming because I needed to stop cheaters in gaming tournaments. We had to upload our proof sometimes because people would.
I was like, I don't know what this means.
back in the day, if you did an online tournament, you just reported your wins and losses with a picture or something like that. So people would just false report. So if you had a capture card and video evidence, you could. So I started streaming our online tournaments and stuff, or online matches, because I was like, there's no dispute at this point. Like, it's proof right there.
Honestly,
so
that's really smart.
But well, this is back when it wasn't even Twitch TV back then. It was Justin TV.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's for Twitch. Yeah.
fun fact: my account is older than Twitch. My Pizzzer account. I've changed the name on it, but yeah, it's a Justin TV account. It's what came in to
before
Twitch.
He sold, yeah. Oh, that's.
Oh
great.
yeah.
Oh man.
Good times. But yeah, no, like that was like when I really decided, when I basically retired from competitive gaming. That's when I kind of like, I didn't know what to do, because I had always done YouTube. I did a lot of YouTube commentaries for a long time.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't really know what to do, because like YouTube commentary kind of started going a different way and people weren't really that into them anymore. So I just kind of started streaming whatever I was playing, because there was always people in the chat to talk to. This is 2010, 11, 12. This is way before streaming was what it was now. You know, back then, all you had to do was talk to chat, and you were going to be somebody. I mean, you could get 100. Like, I used to get a ton of viewers way back in those days, because like it was just talking to chat while playing video games. You know, and then I got into plumbing, stopped streaming for a long time, and then now I came back and do it pretty much ever since COVID. And yeah, that was like, you know, I've always tried to think about like, what do I do? Like, what do I bring to people? And I really just want to feel like that I have a place that people can come by. We can talk about sports, movies, the game that I'm playing, the game we played recently, the game that you're playing, something that you're doing. It really is the same kind of vibe that I think that Andy gives off as well.
Yeah.
In a way, he's a much happier and more positive person than me. I kind of go on rants and tangents, and that's where things kind of go off a little bit, because there's always the drunk uncle in the hangout that's kind of like, I gotta tell you, I hate that show. I don't care what anybody says about that goddamn show. It's not as good as they say it is. I promise you it's not. And I'm tired of pretending like you all think that it is, and I'm the only one here. I know, and that's, you know, I'm going to get up on my soapbox and do that.
You know,
and so that's
really
where I think it can
that?
change.
Yeah, like what's really funny about that is full on agree with you, and not like, you know, oh, it's Uncle Pizzer's at it again. Not like that. Like
but actually that does, I do. Yes, that happens. You have any idea how many people introduce me with, he's great when you get to know him?
Oh, no.
It is a very,
I'm the same way.
Yes. See, exactly. You know what I'm talking about. It's so funny because, like, I don't know if you know Becca, the UK streamer, hangs out in my stream a lot. Anyway, we went to a con. Well, we went to a con in Chicago recently, and she's kind of like, do not embarrass me. Like, she's like, more or less. Yeah. She's like, I don't know anybody here. Don't be rude.
Oh, no.
And I was like, yeah. No, it was great. We actually met a lot of really cool people that have been hitting me up recently to go back to cons. So anybody out there thinking if you're too old to go to a con, go to a fucking con. People there are awesome.
Yes.
People are so cool at con. And go in cosplay. Bring a costume. I was Ash Williams, and people stopped me for pictures. Like,
oh, really?
I'm telling you. Yeah, dude, people are going to know whatever you do, or they're going to want to take pictures of you anyway. And it's just kind of cool. Or you're going to go to meetups for, like, they had, like, Dead by Daylight meetups. They had gaming meetups, some music. Like, just go to cons, guys. Mm-hmm. But anyway.
I'm not going to lie, when you said Ash, I was like, Ketchum? Nope.
No, although, yeah, that was my nickname in college, my fraternity nickname. I was called Ketchum. That was when I competed in Major League Gaming, I went by Ketchum.
Amazing.
That's a little bit of lore history.
Yes. Yeah, I felt so
for
like,
you,
okay.
you know? Yeah, it's like it all connects, you know, it all comes back.
I see the web. I'm above it all.
Right.
Oh, no. But, and truly, that's so funny. I'm sorry. I'm still laughing at I'm like Andy, but meaner. And it's like, oh, you know what? Because a lot of people, with the cross streaming, you know, and raids and things like that, they're like, oh, you're like the female Andy. And I'm like, okay, number one, fuck off. Like, he's a male me, bitch. No, I'm kidding. But it cracks me up because people will say that. And I'm like, Kind of, except, like, I feel like I give off a, not meaner vibe, but there's definitely I agree with you. Like, I'll talk about hard topics, but on a process level. I'm like, because I don't think we should shy away from it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like, we need to talk about it somewhere. But on that note, your intro when we raid, I have to ask about this. It is so funny. And for anyone who's listening that does not know what raiding is in the Twitch sense, you can, when you end stream, you can elect to raid into another. So you can take your community to go meet someone that you recommend or want to get to know, blah, blah, blah. So Pizzzer, if you don't mind performing a little bit, could you give the intro for when people raid you?
Oh my God, of course. Okay. I usually go, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, guys. My name is Pizzzer. I'm 45 years old. I'm 5'2", 345 pounds. I live in my mother's basement. I learned how to fucking read.
Great.
Welcome in, everybody.
Please elaborate.
So I don't remember. People just were calling me old. I called myself old. I tell people that I'm old, and there was a running joke for a long time that nobody actually knew how old I was. So kind of like guess my age was really fun, and I like just seeing how people would land. And so we landed on 45 eventually, and then my lore has expanded from there because, again, I'm a very abrasive person, and so my chat kind of gives it back in the same way. You create the community that you are, I think, and so I would say that my chat, we go back and forth on it a lot, and I'm sure you've seen the cursed edits they make of me. They Photoshop me onto disgusting pictures.
They're gorgeous.
Yeah, so so according to my chat, I am a 45-year-old man who is bald, cannot read, lives in his mom's basement, and is 5'2". That is. And after a while, I just would let everybody know that's what you're coming into. And like, I tried to keep up with it in years and go up every year, like 45, 40. I think it started at 43.
Okay.
I stopped at 45. I think this lore started at 43 years old, and now I got to 45, and I'm like, I think we're supposed to be at 48 actually, but I'm like, I don't care. I'm 45 forever now.
And truly, once you start getting up in years, you do forget, or you'll say the wrong dang age anyway.
Exactly.
Like when people, like if I get carded or something, and I'm just like, I think I'm. Wait, am I that old? Oh my gosh. No, I love that so much. Because a lot of people, when they hear that, the Elder Millennial series I do, they're just like, how old are you? And I'm like, okay, number one, I'm not going to tell you that because fuck off. But also, number two, how old do you think I am? And they'll be like,
tell me.
Yeah, and they'll be like 25. I'm like, oh, sure, okay.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, like number one, you're lying to me. Number two, no, no, child. Pat.
Yeah. I'll take it though.
Oh, I love that.
Shit, anytime anybody says anything in the 20s, I'll take it. 100%.
Bro, like, no. This happened a couple years ago when I first got to Washington State. I was at like Trader Joe's or something, and in the groceries was a bottle of wine, so they have to card you, right? And
what a fucking! I first got to Washington State. I was in Trader Joe's.
I have embraced.
Your fucking in your beanie too, I bet.
No,
your millennial beanie.
No, I was dressed like I normally would, which, to be fair, it is like this. It's just a t-shirt and pants. And the girl that carved me, very much Washington, not in a bad way at all, but like, she was definitely young. And I hand her my ID. First thing she looks at it, she goes, "Man, everyone born in the 80s, y'all just don't age." And I'm like, give my fucking card back. Give my shit back. You're just gonna out me like that?
Hey, yo. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I was like, yep, born last century. Fuck off. Just give my shit. I want to go home.
But you got carded. I mean, like...
Well, they have to. Legally, they have to, I think.
Oh, well,
no matter what your age is.
Shit, then I don't ever mind.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, and don't get me wrong. I personally, I don't know how you feel about this. I just don't care. Like, I've started noticing, the white hairs. I start naming them. Like, I've got Gertrude and, Estelle over here. I don't give a shit.
Oh, I don't even hide it, bro. I use Rogaine 100%. I'm in my mid-30s, bro. If I don't, it's all going to be gone. I got to try to make it to 40 before we embrace Pizzzer, Like, I know what I'm dealing with. I know the cards that I got. My grandfather's bald on both sides. We know what's coming.
Well,
oh yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I think it's supposed to be through your mother's line, but if they're both, you're screwed.
That's what I've heard, but I think all that's bullshit. I think that it has to do with the microplastics in my nutsack. That's what I think. I think it all
just
comes back
stewing
to.
around in there.
They're just moving around in there, and then they move up and they suck the hair out of your head so they can stay alive.
Yes, as a biology major, that is how that works.
I see. Thank you.
You're
Hire
welcome.
me, Department of Health.
Hey,
I
right now
will
you might actually get there. Like, don't put that out
right
there.
in, bro. Trust me.
Did you see the horrific video, like the RFK and
was it the
Kid Rock
workout
working
video?
out? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I thought that was AI.
I think we wished it was.
Yeah, I got sent that, and I just kind of thought it was more AI slop, and I,
Nope.
God, that's actually the main reason I got off Twitter is because I stopped seeing things like that. It's just Twitter turned into like it
Cesspool.
Yeah, it turned into a horrible cesspool of feeding me shit that I just really didn't care about. And every once in a while something will slip in on my Instagram, and that was one of them. And I was kind of like, what the fuck is this burnt leather doing? And I just scrolled past it.
No,
They
it's
look
very
like
accurate, incredibly
Like-
accurate.
that's what I'm saying, bro. So she's dying.
I don't know why that tickled me so bad. Burnt leather. I think it's also because, man, there's just a certain type of person, and again, not that this is bad or anything, but like those older people that definitely just thought the sun was a friend, and you know what I mean? Like they suntanned forever, and you're just like, okay, that's a look. Congratulations,
bro. No, even like as a kid, I rarely wore it. It's not that my parents were diligent with it; they really wanted us to keep wearing it. But like, I was a swimmer. I was outside all the time. I got to a point where I would get so tan that like I would not have to apply that much because of the amount of hours I'd be outside as a lifeguard and everything like that. That's what I said then. Now I'm realizing it doesn't matter how fucking tan you are. Just because you're not burning, you need to put a suntan lotion on.
Yep.
That's what I sounded like back then. Then I was like, that's so stupid to say out loud. Like, what did you think? What were you thinking? You look like an Italian. Like there's something wrong.
And
with
you are not one. Like I want to be clear, it's okay to be an Italian.
I'm not. Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with being Italian. Yeah, that's fine. Like, we are very Nordic people, us Pisers. We are very of the pale and pasty. I should not have looked like that. So, yeah, it was wrong, but anyway.
Yeah, I mean, hey, but that could be your future, just in case.
Yeah, well, no, like it right, and that's what. No, I try to be good with it. That's what I say. I got burned in Costa Rica, and I'm actually mad at myself that I did because I've got to be good about that. And, as we get older, get into your 30s and everything, you've got to take care of your skin. I've got this. I think they call it like rosacea. I'm gonna have that the rest of my life. I have to moisturize every fucking day. Otherwise, it's gonna, and that's just life, bro. We get older. You gotta Rogaine. You gotta moisturize. You gotta brush your teeth more often. You gotta floss now. It's life,
now?
bro.
No, I'm just kidding. No,
No.
No, I truly agree with you. Like I say, I don't mind getting older. I really don't care about the age and the implication of that, even though I am, perceived female. But it's more just like now I'm getting irritated at shit like that, where I'm just like, like, oh my god, when was it? I don't remember what it was. I didn't even do anything. Like before, and I do want to ask about this because I heard that you were a swimmer, and I was like, oh, I did not know this. But before, I was in karate, I did soccer, like I was really athletic. And don't get me wrong, I've broken so much shit. But it was for a reason of, don't get me wrong, might have been dumb shit, but like I knew when my elbow snapped. I hit the ground. Shit hurt.
Right.
Just this last year, in 2025, I had to go to PT for my knee just because I'm old. Like, no shit. It was not like I didn't fall down the stairs. Wasn't playing sports. No. My knee just gave out.
Really?
I shit you not.
Just like was it like a torn like meniscus or anything like that?
Nope.
Or just
like
it just
nope. I went to go get an MRI. They do all the things, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Diagnosis came back. Your cartilage is just old.
Oh, fuck. What a horrible diagnosis to get. I'm sorry. That's just, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm just like imagining like myself in that situation. Just kind of like, hey, yo, bro, like you just ain't got none left.
Yeah,
you're old. I'm like damn.
Like,
I don't know how to take that.
I've never been that person's like, and back in my day, I did all this cool shit, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But that was one of those moments where I'm like, man, those old men might be up to something. Like, reminisce about that, not about the fact that your knee just gave out for funsies.
Don't get me started on standing up too fast.
Man, my chat already makes fun of me because I what did I do? I either laughed or I burped and my back gave out.
Oh.
Shit, you know,
that's amazing.
That's
horrible. Perfect. Oh my God.
That's the part I don't like. Like, that shit getting older can just go away. But the actual number, I don't give a shit. Sorry, I make it myself laugh. Oh my God.
No.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that when I was like, oh, what's my MRI results? Am I going to be okay? You know, like, do I need surgery? What happened to me?
And you're just old.
I'm just old. Literally. It was just like, yep, your cartilage is non-homogeneous, which means, you know, it's just old and torn. I was like, cool. Thanks, doc. Glad I paid a lot of money to get that MRI.
Joke.
Oh, man.
All that shit costs.
Oh, all right. Now, I do want to ask about this, and by the way, I know I'm taking up a lot of your time. Thank you. But
no, you're good. No worries.
I appreciate it. So, Andy actually told me, our mutual friend Andy, that you were like super athletic, and I was like, what? How have I never known? It's like, I know you like sports. You've talked about it in streams and stuff, but so you were a swimmer? Were you also competitive like you were with gaming?
Oh yeah, no. I swam pretty much my entire life. I was really good at it at times. There were definitely times where if I probably took it seriously, I never would have been. I don't think I had the discipline or the will. Honestly, I didn't like it that much. I was just really good at it.
Right.
If I had been disciplined at it, I probably could have made an Olympic cut. I don't think I would have ever been like a Phelps. Don't get me, like, I would not have been that.
Do you have super
anything.
long arms and a weird body shape?
I actually do have a weird body shape, but I'm not that big. It's very like potato sacky. It's kind of like oblong, if you will.
Peanut, you know.
yeah, exactly. No. I do have actually pretty long arms though, and so I was a butterflyer as well. And I think that if I had dedicated, my coaches always treated me like, if you actually would like fucking dedicate your time, you could maybe be on like a butterfly relay in the Olympics someday. But I never really liked swimming. My biggest thing was that it's a very antisocial sport. Even though I'm not a super social person, there's something maddening about just being alone with your thoughts for 2 hours while you swim. Because you're in the water, you're not talking to each other. That was something where, even though I didn't really like lacrosse, I played lacrosse, but I at least liked that I could kind of like talked and bullshit with my friends a little bit on some downtime and kind of pass the time a little bit. It's a very isolated sport. Swim team is, but it was a great, I swam, my sister, my brother, I was a coach on the team. Like I said, I was a lifeguard. My mom loved the pool. I liked the pool too. We were a very water family. We loved the beach, the pool, the lake. So it was in my DNA. And to this day, I still love to swim. Like I said, when I was in Costa Rica, I stopped snorkeling and I was just doing backflips off the boat and just swimming and just being a fish in the water. A fish, if you will.
Fish.
You know, a fish, exactly. So yeah, I was really good. I probably could have been better, but I wasn't very dedicated. That was on me. I really did not put in the time and the effort that I should have to be as good as I could be.
Well, and it sounds like it was more, and I don't know if you feel this as a millennial at all, but like it sounds like it was hobby level, which I feel like us millennials cannot distinguish the two. At least I know I can't. Between work or something I need to like full force rather than just, you can enjoy this.
Yeah, and I that's like, I will say I always enjoyed the races. I am a very, very competitive person.
Got you.
I always showed up for a race, no matter what. I always wanted to be there, and I wanted to race people. I didn't want to put in the work, though. That was my problem. I really, really did not like going to practice, especially because like when I was younger, a lot of my friends were involved in it. We moved as I got older, and as you get older, the people that are kind of like into swimming that are good when you're kids, everybody's good when they're a kid, and you start to kind of bridge off a little bit. Yeah. So a lot of the people I was kind of close with, they didn't really keep up with it, and the people that stayed with it, like in most sports, man, people are dicks in sports. And I did not
level, yes, 100%.
Yeah, because people are like super about their sport and everything, and I was always kind of like, can we talk about like video games or something? Can we talk about
Nerd.
yeah, like I don't really want to talk about like swimming and dry land exercises and stuff like that.
There's
I don't really
dryland
care.
Exercise? You're talking to a non-swimmer. That's why I'm like,
oh yeah,
what?
sorry. So that was
No, you're
so
fine.
we would swim for 2 hours, and we do like mandatory at least like 2 or 3 times a week. Have to do. They call it a dry land, which is basically just like you're just in a out of the pool, calisthenics, medicine ball stuff.
I gotcha.
Push-ups, sit-ups,
not
sprints,
quite cross-training, but yeah, the things you do
very
to prepare
similar, very similar what you would see, like not a CrossFit gym, but like things that you would see like that. There's a lot of body weight stuff and a lot of planking, a lot of core exercise and stuff like that. And yeah, it wasn't something that I loved. I was just really, really, really good at it, and my parents definitely would not let me quit because there was potential in there to maybe go to college for it or something like that. But again, I'm not getting up at 5 a.m. in college for swim team that I don't even want to be a part of. So,
No,
yeah.
I
But
get
there was,
that. Yeah, absolutely.
So
I had a friend
once
that
upon
told
a time,
me, don't get good at something you hate, because then you're going to have to keep fucking doing it. And I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
That is some great wisdom. Thank you, my friend. Too bad you
really-
couldn't tell me that when I was way younger.
right. Yeah.
When I'm
too
already
bad
really
that
good at
advice
thing I
came.
hate. Yeah.
Right. Too bad that advice came just a bit too late.
Yeah,
But,
I think he told me
you know.
that when I was already like 28. I was like, cool, thanks, man. Already in workforce.
Right.
Now, talking about sports, so I have a bit of a fun question, or well, I think funny question.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I like I said, I chatted with Andy earlier, and I was like, is there anything I should ask Pizzzer? Like anything, just anything I should ask him. And he's like, yeah, I got something, and you know how he gets when he's like onto something. I'm like, oh god, here we go.
Oh god.
So, was it a smart idea to play full contact football in a McDonald's parking lot?
Oh my god, I forgot about that. God, I forgot he was there for the. Well, it's one of those things that comes up every once in a while. I'm so happy that he mentioned that to you. Wow, what a memory. We did that a few times. We love football. My friends and I always love football. We love playing together. We just pick up games, whatever we could do. And I don't know why we got the idea, but we just started playing 4-on-4 midnight football. I think we saw other people do it first after like a football game once. We were kind of like, that seems like fun. And we already did it during lunch anyway. Yeah. Well, we did it during lunch in high school anyway. We play full contact football, no pads or anything on the practice field. Our practice field was just dirt. There was barely any grass on it. It was the same as a parking lot at that point, you know? And plus we're all friends, so nobody was like teeing anybody up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Full feet off ground.
Yeah.
Superman.
Yeah. Nobody was like actually trying to like deck the fuck out of anybody. We were all mostly trying to just like wrap you up and like bring you to the ground. But yet it was a bad idea. It doesn't matter. No matter how much I try to soften the blow. I mean, like I actually got my jaw dislocated once.
Oh shit.
I was going for a ball, and my friend was just trying to swat it, and he missed the ball. And he hit me. It just dislocated. It happens. I mean football injury.
Head looked kind of like no. I'm just kidding.
Well, I was behind him. In his defense, I don't hold any. It is what it is. And I think Andy got hurt too. Actually,
probably.
I can't remember. I think that Andy, our friend Kayvon, played. They both showed up to play. They couldn't believe. They were like, "No way, are you guys playing full contact? Son of a bitch!" We showed up with a football, played full contact football at midnight in the McDonald's parking lot in Germantown, Maryland. Man.
I love
that. Was
so
a degenerate place too. People would go there and like fight after school and everything. Yeah, it was the degenerate McDonald's. So it was the perfect spot because it was a wide open parking lot. There was never anybody there, and people. It was always funny. People would be going through the drive-thru like, "What the fuck are these guys doing?"
Yeah, I was like, no one's gonna call the cops on you apparently because that just happens all the time.
No one ever did. We never got the cops called on us, and we did it a lot. Like I was just thinking about it. Like one of my friend Corey came, who I haven't spoken to in like 15 years, and he came one night. I know Andy and Kayvon were there another. Like it was just like, wow, we did that a lot, and I don't know why. There is no good reason for full contact football. I guess because we were teenagers.
Yeah, like and the funny thing is, like, I didn't ask why you did it. I just said, was it a good idea?
No alcohol involved, by the way. We were teenagers. We were just doing it. And you know what? I think Jackass was big in that day.
Yes,
so we just, in our generation, it was just kind of like pushing people down hills in shopping carts was kind of like a thing that we just did.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I remember whenever one of our Xboxes would break, we would take it out and beat it with a bat and stuff. One of my friends, he had to get stitches because he tried to throw the Xbox, and we beat it so bad it sliced his thumb wide open,
that was
you know?
Like the plastic break. Yep.
Right, yeah.
No.
And like, so, I mean, we just, like, we were the Jackass generation. So playing full contact football at that time in a parking lot, I kind of wish we had cameras, and I think that's kind of why people like me and Andy were always destined for content creation. Matt, if we had cameras back then, that would have been.
I'm so happy we didn't. Are you kidding me?
I know, that's also Come to think of some of the things I've said on camera, that might not be.
Especially without the temperance of age. No, but that's so funny. Like, and I swear, most of like broken bones, whatever, it comes from things like that, you know? Like, don't get me wrong. I can only think of like 2 things I did where it wasn't something I would be afraid to talk, not afraid, but you know, not embarrassed to talk about later.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It was so funny. Because honestly, when he said it, I was like, I know where this is going.
Oh yeah, no, stupid kids being stupid. But I mean, you know what? That just goes to say, like Andy's saying, man, we really do go back that far. Yeah. You know, we were playing football in the parking lot. He's been such a good friend for so long. And I was just thinking about that, like, God, man, we've been friends forever. We played football in the parking lot together. He bought my friend Mikey Modern Warfare 2 so he could play it with us online back when I was in college. You know, yeah, he bought it for him. He wanted him to play with us so bad because he knew Mikey was such a good dude. And he was like, yeah, I'll just buy. So we showed up to Toys R Us where Andy worked at the time, and he bought him a copy of Modern Warfare 2. So that's just the kind of guy that he is. And that's why we've stayed close this whole time. That's why, you know, we're always trying to support each other any way we can, because we've tackled each other in a concrete parking lot at midnight playing football.
I'm not even going to lie. So I not have a similar story, but in Alabama at least, the area around there is like iron rich. So it's not dirt. It's clay. That shit's hard as fuck. And
yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. And thankfully did not happen to me, but a very similar thing where it's like, let's just go to this dirt lot. It's not dirt, that's clay. Anyway.
Yeah.
Man, that ended in the ER. We had to take a friend. He got tackled and his knee landed on a rock. Like a very pointy one. And it went in his knee. Yeah.
God.
Sorry, everybody.
Oh, I can picture it. Oh.
Yep. So anyway. No, that's why when Andy said it, I'm like, I know where this is going. Like,
yeah,
it was just an idea that someone's like, this will be fun. Yeah.
Right. Wait, you said you did. I know you said you did karate.
Yeah.
Did you do any any field sports at all? Like, did you have to play on that hard clay? Did you ever practice on that?
Later, or in soccer, not necessarily karate. And then I was also more of like in a same thing. A lot of sports I did were very much you're on a team, but you're by yourself. So like I played tennis and shit when I was younger.
So that's clay.
Yeah. Those were hard courts, but yeah.
Different kind, yeah.
Yeah, but like, just, you know, group of kids get together and we were, I guess, technically adults by that point, but you know, it just random field.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
We did that.
Yeah. That was a very our generation thing too. I don't know. I'm sure kids still do it nowadays, but I remember even in my mid 20s. Yeah, I don't know, but like I remember in my mid 20s, a friend of mine was like, "You want to just like start playing tennis?" And so we just got tennis rackets and we just started going to play tennis outside. I hope kids still do that.
I
hope.
I don't think so, to be honest, but I hope so too, because I miss it. And again, talking about getting older, like I ain't doing that.
Right.
Nope. That's a lot of sprinting, baby. Like
pickleball maybe, but yeah, no.
I was like, y'all want to see my knee get older and snap in half?
Trying to save this knee. I only got 2 of them.
You know, and honestly, same. Now that I'm like, God, because when I was in karate, I was there 6 days a week, you know, getting my ass kicked all the time because, like, this is fun. Sure. And it's like, you've broken how many ribs? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so anyway, you do dumb shit when you're younger, you know.
Definitely.
Because you think you're invincible. Oh, man. Right. Now, Pizzzer, I have a last question for you.
Please.
Tell me about the doggo. That's not even a question. That's a statement. Like, that's a request. Look at those feetsies.
Oh, she's on the bed. You can, like, hang on. I can, like...
Oh, hi.
Yeah, there she is.
I know she can't hear me.
She's
but,
back
oh,
there.
Look at that tail.
She's such a happy girl. So her name is Kairi.
Yeah.
Come here, Kairi.
Hi, Kairi. I'm talking about you. I know you can't hear me.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Come here. It's okay, baby. Come here.
Oh.
If you're only listening to this podcast, you need to figure out the visual medium, and you need to come see my baby, because she's the sweetest.
Oh, she's a German Shepherd.
She's a German Shepherd and Beagle mix, apparently.
Oh.
So she doesn't look like it at all, but basically what that means is that she's really not going to get any bigger than how she is right now.
Okay.
She's cuddling it.
Yeah, because she's a sweetheart. Oh my God, I love her.
She is my baby. So I got her back in August. Because, you know, you start a company, you might as well adopt a dog right away.
Yeah,
and
that's
spend
totally.
All that money.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's what you
Vets
should spend
aren't
your money
expensive
on.
at all.
Right, not at all. So, well, again, very lucky. So my aunt, who also the same one that helps with the company, she also volunteers with a German Shepherd rescue, the German Shepherd specific rescue. So she is a rescue.
Yeah.
Yeah, and but she won't get much bigger than this if she'll get bigger at all. She's still kind of a big girl because she can get up and she can get on my counters. Like she's deceptively long, you know. So she's gonna be kind of like a mini German Shepherd, but I named her after a character from my favorite video game series, Kingdom Hearts.
Yep, I was about to ask. Yeah.
Yep. I was always saying if I ever get another dog, I want to name it Kairi if it's a girl and Roxas if it's a boy.
Oh, of course.
And so when I went there, her and her litter apparently were rescued from like a bad situation, and they were trying to adopt them quick. And there were 3 left. And so when I showed up, there was 2 girls and a boy. And as soon as I showed up, she just jumped up at me right away, and I was like, "Well, it's this one then."
That's it. It's over. Oh, baby.
So, yes, she is my baby. So yeah, she's not a year old yet. She's still a puppy. She's doing fantastic though. She's very, very smart. I've taught her some basic commands. I've got to get back on it. I've been a little bit of a bad dog owner, and I haven't been very good with practicing them recently because the company and everything like that. But no excuse. Yeah. I will say, though, even without that, my aunt and uncle work with her a lot because she'll stay with them if I have a really long day. They have 3 German Shepherds. So she goes over there and she's like the little runt that likes to tag along with the big boys. No. It's very cute. She actually has a best friend, Bailey, and they literally like run around together. It's the cutest thing ever. And if you're not following me on Instagram, it's MATTPIZER. You will see my dog and those dogs all the time. Don't follow for me. Seriously, do not follow for me. I follow for the dogs. She is the cutest dog. But,
you are now not Pizzzer. You are Kairi's dog. Dad.
Kairi. I'm basically just Kairi's dad. And people in chat even say it. They're kind of like, we are literally here for Kairi. That's why I got the second bed or the second camera, camera, so that when she does lay there, I can put it on there because everybody wants to see her.
She's so sweet.
Dude, she's so sweet. So she's friendly with dogs. She's friendly with people. And I don't have to leave her in her crate. I can leave her out, and she just waits by the front door for me to get home, which is sad when I see it on the camera because, like, I check to make sure.
She's okay.
And she'll just be sitting there. I know, and she'll just be sitting there waiting, like, where's Dad?
No.
Poor baby. I know. It hurts my soul.
I was like, you may not know this about me, but I am a grade A sucker. So my pets run my life and have for 20 plus years. Yes. Oh my God.
Oh, I get it. I mean, like, when you adopt an animal, though, it's just, it's so, they take a part of your life,
they absolutely do.
And it's just, so wait, hang on. Did you see the Punch the Monkey stuff recently?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Every time I saw him walking around with his little stuff, I had to go cuddle Kairi. I was like, poor little baby. But he's doing well now, by the way. He's doing good. He's doing good, because I'm sure you saw the video of, unfortunately, where he got attacked too. And that one,
so for anyone who doesn't
know, it broke my heart.
This tiny little monkey was rejected by its mom. So they gave him a stuffed animal, orangutan, and it was his only friend. And all the other monkeys were mean to him. Oh my God, he's so small. And as Pizzzer said, he has since been accepted by a different monkey mom. He is okay. Yes. But like literally, and I think this is in like, I don't know if it's in Japan. I don't quite remember where it's at.
Japan.
It's
in Japan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I was like, I'm flying to Japan. I guess I'm gonna be best friends with this monkey. Like,
I will take him. Like, I'll be like Ross and Friends. I'll bring the monkey. His name will be Marcel now, and I will bring him back. And Kairi will become friends with him, and they'll be best buddies.
Oh, could you imagine Kairi with a little punch on her back, running around?
Right. She'd probably like him too. She loves all animals. She tries to kill squirrels. Actually, hang on.
Well, to be fair, squirrels deserve it. According to other dogs. Yeah.
Right. They're apparently very evil. I think there was a movie about that. That was about cats. You know what? Whatever.
And also, they try to bark. That's a dog's territory. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Right. Excuse you.
Yeah. That's not what you do.
Cut it out.
Oh my God. But yes, I am just S tier sucker, really. So whenever I see Kairi on there, and you have first gotten her last year, I was like, who is this dog? Tell me everything.
Yeah. No, she kind of fell into my lap, and I'm very, very grateful. I'm very lucky. She keeps me active because she's a high energy dog. She's a German Shepherd. You got to keep them out. But she's very sweet, and she's very good. Unfortunately, oh God, I'll share this. I don't know when this is going to air, but the USA versus Canada hockey gold medal game was today, and I was very enamored in it. And when we won, we haven't won since 1980.
Yeah, I was like, it's been many, many decades.
When we won, I screamed. screamed.
No.
I screamed. Poor
like, what about
Kairi got
Kairi?
so scared. She jumped up and she shit on the floor.
Oh, Kairi, no.
She got so scared. I was like, oh no. And I immediately stopped. I was like, oh baby. And I obviously like didn't scold her or anything. I was like, oh baby, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh no. Oh,
yeah, like it's okay. We're not in danger. It's okay.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. Cause I have really only ever had to yell at her once or twice. And it's just a quick, hey, like get off the counter and everything. So she doesn't really hear me yell. She hears me yell in my video games, but usually it's not that loud. That I am telling you, I roared. It's probably the loudest I've ever yelled in my apartment. Now my neighbors probably were like, "What the fuck is that?" It is 11 in the morning.
It's
sir.
Olympics.
Well, I don't give
Come
a fuck.
on. Yeah. They know.
Yeah. But poor baby. I mean, I just look over and go, "Oh no! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry."
No.
And I was like, "Oh," but yeah, we're good. We're good. She got
fine.
treats afterwards.
Yeah.
I made sure to give her a treat. She's good.
It's not that traumatic, you know. Oh, poor thing.
No, she's never heard that before, so
Yeah.
she kind of was like, "What's happening, Dad?" So,
We're being murdered.
yeah. Well, also good to know if somebody breaks in, she's just gonna shit herself.
Hey,
but
you know
whatever.
what? That might deter some people. You never know.
True. Yeah, you never know.
Yeah,
That's
right.
true.
Like, oh god, the dog's shitting. No. And random aside, we have a dog. Her name is Sadie. Also rescue, but she's 11 now. She's older.
Okay.
And
elder.
yeah, and talking about sports this past year, I'm near Seattle. I'm not in Seattle, but I'm close. So,
wow.
yeah.
Okay, so you must have been in a lot of celebrations around you.
Yes, and many a firework.
Yeah,
So we
I
spent
bet.
our time during the Super Bowl in the closet because our dog was sad.
That's right.
Yeah,
I
'cause
didn't even
they
think
won,
about that
you know.
too. Right.
Yep. So
Yeah, she hasn't gone through fourth. I wonder how she'll react. I don't know. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yes.
I didn't think about that.
No, you should think about that.
About, yeah. We haven't had that issue yet because August, so no 4th of July. We'll find out.
we so we've had Sadie
poor
now
Sadie.
for
Oh.
5-6 years, and every 4th of July, New Year around here also gets fireworks. Super Bowl, yeah. So just a thought.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
No, good to
desensitize her
know.
up to it. I don't know, but yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, I think me yelling in here for streams is probably enough. She's probably used to it at this point.
Maybe.
I don't know. Then she did just shit the floor, but whatever.
Well, and you know, they can kind of tell when it's not necessarily not
Yeah.
real, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Oh no. I roared.
Yeah.
Like people could probably think that there was like I stubbed my toe or like cut my hand open. Well, like do it. Like I would not be surprised if people like welfare checked me.
Yeah.
So whatever. You know.
Cops, we need to check over here for health inspection. Yeah.
right.
Oh, that's funny.
Wow. So wait, did this podcast start with me talking about accosting a lady and then end with me roaring and scaring my dog shitless?
Yes.
Is that the bookend of this?
Yes.
Wow.
I mean,
so that's everybody's
all I
impression
could
of me. Great.
ever want in a podcast.
That's beautiful. A nice Pizzzer sandwich. It starts with shit talk and ends with actual shit.
Actual shit. Some would call that a shit sandwich.
Right. Poetry in motion. I'm glad I could provide that for you.
Thank you so much, Father. God, that was so
No,
funny.
thank you for having me. This was
Yeah.
awesome. I knew that this was going to be fun. I love hanging out in your stream and I figured it was going to be just like hanging out in your stream. I would say that if, not like you asked, my unsolicited
Yeah, please,
opinion.
no, go for it.
But I really do feel that way too. I like going in there because often I'm working. I think I told you that before,
Yeah.
is that you're on when I'm on, and it's very much the same vibe as here. We're just talking.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
somebody for me to talk to while I'm working, while I'm waiting for glue to dry, while I'm waiting for the caulk to settle, while I'm doing something else. So I always love that vibe about your stream. I figured that's what this was going to be. So it's nice to do that outside of a chat setting. It's nice to do this in person, more or less, So I really appreciate you bringing me on here and taking the time out of your day to put me on a podcast. Like, that's fucking
course.
cool, man.
No, it was and that's we did a little like intro video, if you will, where a good voiceover friend of mine interviewed me a little bit about it. So it's not just me just talking and being like, I'm natural, I'm a natural speaker. No, and that's kind of what it was, is just when I really sat down and thought about it, is just, I'm bad at small talk. And so I wanted to create a space where I could ask further questions. And again, with Twitch chat, it's just one person speaking and a bunch of text.
Yeah.
So
and you're also multitasking a lot more too, right? Yeah. Like here you can just focus on the conversation, whereas you're like, I am enjoying our conversation, but I also do need to get this done here.
Yeah. And like, you've got, stream, is it up? Is the OBS actually running? Like,
yeah, right.
Yeah, background noise, scenes, everything, changing the game or whatnot. I mean,
letting your music play when it's not supposed to, and you got to restart.
Yeah.
Who does that?
What a weird thing to happen. Glad none of us have ever made that happen before.
Oh, God. Why am I like this? Anyway, but sincerely, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And, yeah, and, this is a little passion project for me that, we'll see if it goes further than, don't get me wrong. Me being me, I've already planned out the first 4 seasons.
Sure. Yeah. Type A personality.
I have a problem. But sincerely, thank you. It's been really fun, and I've had a lot of good chats like this, so thank you so much.
Cool. Yeah, well, no, I'm happy to be here. Again, thank you. This was a lot of fun, so I hope the rest go this well.
Oh,
or you have one that's like horrible that's gonna be awesome to watch, like hopefully there's one that's just like a fucking train wreck. Like, I'm not wishing that on you, but like but like at the same time, like I don't know,
and you can't stop watching.
Really I know. I'm gonna oh my god,
how are they gonna talk about this?
Oh, I'm gonna do it. I would watch it live, straight up. Like if it was if it was a train wreck one, I'd be like, guys, we're watching it on stream. Let's go.
Thank you for the promotion, I think.
Yeah. And happy to leave you with that one.
Speaking of promotion, so your episode is actually the capstone or the end cap to season 1. And so this will be about June-ish. Yeah, you're my season finale. Okay. Is there anything through spring and or into summer that you might be planning on doing or looking at or wanting to talk about?
Not in particularly, no. My content, like you said, it's the hangout spot. So I'm always going to be live. I don't know what I'll be doing. I might be in DBD. I might be on Rivals. I might be on something else. But like it all comes back to DBD and something with Marvel and something with Fortnite or something like that. It's going to be between those unless something crazy pops off. So I'm just happy if people stop by. If people want to stop by, it's Pizzzer with 3 Z's, Pizzzer. That's pretty much all my platforms, or it's Matt Pizzzer, one or the other. So
will be found if you have a Pizzzer with 3 Z's in the middle.
If you just search Pizzzer, there's not very many of us out there. So
okay. Thank you again so much, Pizzzer. I really appreciate it. And like he said, it is https twitch.tv/Pizzzer, and that's Pizzzer. So there's 3 Z's in there. And I'm sure you have the link to your I'm sure you have the link to your Insta and all of that.
Yeah. Just go there. Yeah, you can find all the links there, man.
Hell yeah. And please check them out and enjoy yourselves because it's a really great time. I always have a really good time, and that's how I met you. I met you through Twitch. So, to Andy.
That's why we love Twitch.
But you know what I mean. Yeah, same thing. So thank you, everyone. As always, please cozy up, take care of yourselves the best that you can. And what I say, and hopefully you'll enjoy this, in the words of Tigger from Winnie the Pooh, TTFN, that is Torin Talks for now. Bye, everybody. I like it. It's cute.
That's very good. I like that
very much.
I really like that.
So let's deep dive on Torin Talks.